Now to those new developments in the Boeing investigation. This morning, there are even more questions about the safety of those 737s as we learn chilling new details about the final moments in that doomed Lion Air crash. ABC senior transportation correspondent David Curley's got the latest. David, the FBI is now involved.
The FBI joining one of several investigations into the certification of the 737 MAX. That is the stamp of approval to allow it to fly. Meanwhile, the Indonesians have just talked to reporters giving new details about the very first crash. This morning, more details about the first Boeing 737 MAX crash in Indonesia.
Pilot lain yang ada di kokpit.
With investigators there telling us about the cockpit voice recorder, highlighting the confusion in the cockpit. The New York Times reporting some of the last words were prayers by the first officer. God is great. The Indonesians dispute that, but confirmed that as the jet was dramatically moving up and down, the captain was at the controls trying to settle the plane. That up and down action caused by an automatic safety system triggered a total of 21 times. The captain finally giving the control to the first officer and is going through his emergency checklist, but they run out of time and crash. Boeing says if the system malfunctions as it did, the procedure is to shut it off. That exact jet had the same trouble the day before, but there was a third pilot in the jump seat hitching a ride, and according to reports, he suggested to the crew that they shut down the system, saving the flight. The Indonesians say all three worked together. And the Indonesians have joined others in saying this first crash is similar to the Ethiopian crash a week and a half ago, even though we've not learned what the black boxes from Ethiopia say about that crash. Now, we know the FBI has joined this investigation. Congress will hold hearings next week. And Boeing, Cecilia, yesterday shuffled 3 Boeing executives in the engineering department, changing some of those engineering jobs out in the wake of this crash.
Yeah, a lot of questions for Boeing, David. And now there's another investigation, this one with ties to the Pentagon.
Yes, it has nothing to do with the crashes. This is the acting defense secretary, Shanahan, who's a former Boeing executive. Now an investigation has been launched whether or not Boeing got preferential treatment in some Pentagon contracting. Cecilia.
Okay, David, thank you.